Hello and welcome to the Pineapple Dance Vlog. My name's Ben.
And my name's Carly.
So, continuing our exploration of new classes here at Pineapple, next up we have Rose Alice.
Yeah, so Rose Alice teaches contemporary ballet and flying here every Wednesday evening, and she also has a company, London Contemporary Ballet Theatre.
Yes. Did you just say flying?
Yes, so it's a classically based class, but there's a lot of contemporary elements, and they fly across the room.
Yes, they do. The company themselves went to Barcelona to perform. Carly and I were fortunate to catch up with the company.
Yes, and we also got an interview with Rose Alice, and we found out exactly what she's about and what she teaches here, so you should definitely check it out.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Rose Alice and I teach contemporary ballet and flying for advanced and professionals. So I'm originally from Australia and I trained in Australia for a little while, and then I finished my training in France and Switzerland, and then I went to the States for a few years, and then I've been living in Hong Kong and working and performing there for the past 2 years, and yeah, now I'm here. I feel like being from a classical background myself, over the years I've kind of morphed into something a little bit different, and so my class is kind of a fusion between contemporary ballet and almost not circus things, but kind of tricks that are not exactly normal. The class is basically a ballet class on edge. It's the best way to kind of describe it. I like to, especially with professionals, get them to trust themselves and throw themselves off their center and push their limits. I turn the lights off, we have some nice music, and we just have a play around with different movement and different things that the body can do. I initially turned the lights off because everyone was getting really stuck in the mirror, and we have so much time when we're training to focus on ourselves in the mirror, and it's that fishbowl effect. You look at yourself so often that you find things wrong that aren't even wrong. So I feel like being at advanced and professional level, you should be able to trust your technique and just let go and be in the moment instead of looking at yourself in the mirror. And yeah, now it's kind of turned into a thing that everyone gets into the mood a lot better and relaxes a little bit more. But also, I hate it in classes when people look at other people. You're there for yourself, so if there's no lights on, you're more inclined to have to focus on yourself, otherwise you'll fall over. So yeah, people start to grow themselves instead of worrying about what someone's looking at, or if someone's watching them or judging them or anything like that. So yeah, I was doing the usual look for funding and all that kind of stuff, and in the past few weeks I've come to the conclusion that we are very sought after in the corporate world, in Asia and in Europe, and so I'm kind of running with that theory at the moment. So the show in Barcelona was for Huawei, and we performed with Cirque du Soleil and Andrea Bocelli and just incredible artists, and from that we've been asked to go to China in a few weeks, and yeah, having my dancers paid well and traveling the world is, it, right? So yeah. So I've got 10. I've got 5 girls and 5 boys. But in saying that, each job has kind of changed a little bit. In Barcelona, I needed 7 girls and 1 boy. So I've got everyone there, and then from doing people that come to my classes and stuff as well, if they get my movement and what I do, and they're obviously nice people, then when jobs come up like that and I need extra dancers, they're who I kind of go to. Basically, we just do normal jumps that you do in ballet, but try and alter them a little bit so that from an audience point of view they're quite exciting. I think that most people that I run into that I know from dancing professionally have said that exact same thing to me. We'll come to your class, but we need to do ballet class beforehand and whatnot. And I think because the work that I do and the company does is quite extreme, they automatically assume that if you can't do that, you can't do the class. But I've got some of my regulars that come to class now are not even professionals. It's honestly about getting in your own head and not worrying about anything else. I try to give pointers and kind of guide everyone into a direction of trusting themselves. So it's not so much about the technique. I think that if people think it's an advanced professional class of a company, they automatically go, I'm not ready for that. But actually anyone could do it. I mean, obviously there's moments where, it gets a little bit hard, but you can always kind of tone it down to what you can do. So yeah, and don't be scared. And I'm nice. I'm really nice.
We're flying off.
Hi! Welcome to Pineapple, and I'm going to this. Can that be the open of the show?
If you'd like to know more, you can check out our website.
And make sure you follow us on social media.